This is just a short video. I would have done it as an actual short, but the portrait mode of a YouTube short really isn't conducive to showing CAD. I pretty much exhausted the ribs for threading topic for videos, but I did want to show you one more to demonstrate a feature I've talked about but never shown. In part because it's an update to the RibThreads tool that simply wasn't available until near the end of the series. If you haven't installed the grab bag, you should do so now to follow along. I'll post a link to the video and to the GitHub repo you need for that. If you do have it installed, you should probably update if you haven't done so in the last week or so. I'm demonstrating this one in the development version of FreeCAD downloaded the week of August 4th, 2025. Of course, you can still just click on the RibThreads tool and get a cutting tool and adjust its parameters in the data pane. Attach it as you will. Or you can use a sketch to create one or more RibThread tools all at once. Start with a sketch on the XY plane. I just want to draw a rectangle. The exact size doesn't really matter. Close the sketch. Extrude it to the default 10 millimeters. Select the top face of the shape and create a new sketch mapped to the plane face. Create a circle on the origin. I want it to be an M7 bolt thread, so set the radius to 3.5 millimeters. Create another circle in the upper left quadrant. I want an M5 bolt, so set the radius to 2.5 millimeters. Create 3 more circles in the other quadrants. Select all of the circles and quadrants and set equality, making them all holes for M5 bolts. Close the sketch. With the sketch selected, click on the RibThread tool. Each circle of the sketch gets its own attached tool. This is somewhat analogous to creating a hole in the part design workbench. Just to keep everything together, select all of the RibThread tools and make a compound. Now select the extrude and the compound and cut. It's handy that when you've created the RibThreads in bulk, you can just select a lot of them and change things such as the number of ribs all at once. As you can see in the data pane, the create function has set the diameters all to 0. That causes the execute method to use the diameter of the underlying hole as I explained in the previous video. It also sets the drill diameter to 1000 millimeters to make sure it's larger than the diameter. That causes execute to use 90% of the diameter as the drill diameter. 1000 seems to be a safe number to use for that. Honestly, if you're 3D printing something and you're creating a hole to fit a 1 meter in diameter bolt, I'm not so sure that self-tapping the threads into ribs in the hole is going to work out very well for you anyway. But if you do try that, please send me a picture of your printer. That would be interesting in itself. On a side note, I noticed that in this version of FreeCAD, instead of drop-down boxes for Boolean properties, it provides a checkbox. Check the box for true, uncheck for false. It's a little thing, but it's a really nice improvement. FreeCAD is getting better all the time. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video or found it useful, please like, subscribe, and share. If there's anything you'd like to see covered here, please let me know in the comments below.